Hi, I'm Julie Powell. I am the author of Cleaving, a story of marriage, meat, and obsession. One of my many obsessions is with pork, and I have here a great big old whole leg of pig, and I am going to show you how a butcher breaks it down into its parts, gets it from this state to how it shows up on your plate. So the first thing we are going to do is break off the shank, the pig's leg, and we do that, we have to find the joint. You tend to go too low, so I'm going to take it up about an inch from this spot where it feels like it is, and I'm just going to cut in this with my boning knife. Almost all butchery is done with this small knife, and I'm going to cut right in there. That crack is the knife hitting the cartilage. Yep, so it's right there. There it goes. And we're through here. Straight down to the table. This you can braise it. You can just use it for stew meat. The foot, the trotter, is great for stock. It's got a lot of cartilage in it, which makes for a very rich stock when you boil it down. You'll see here, there's the one end of this bone there, leg bone, and the other end is right here. And so what I'm going to do now is something that's called a faith cut. Most butchery is not faith cuts. Most butchery, you follow the seam between the muscles. Seams are what butchers call these layers of connective tissue between muscles, and I'll show you that in a little bit. But for this, I'm going to just cut straight through the flesh, following the line of the bone. So here's one edge. I'm just going to, with the tip of my knife, feel along the bone. I'm hitting it with the tip of my knife right now to expose it. And then I'm just going to peel it right out. Cartilage there. So that's that. Always save the bones. Bones are good for things. So now we have a whole boneless roast. And you can do lots of things with this. But the first thing you do before you do that is just finish cleaning it up. We have here basically the kneecap. It's this little bit of cartilage that we're going to cut out because you don't want that in your roast. Yeah. And this is, okay, this is what I was talking about before when I talked about seams. You can see this clear connective tissue that connects these muscles, and you just follow it like a guide map, and it shows you how the meat comes apart. It's one of the really cool things about butchering. What I'm going to do is peel it open, and I'm going to butterfly this, which makes, I'm going to butterfly it all flat so I can clean up all this stuff. You see this junk here, fat and veins and glands. I'm going to get rid of all that. And then I'm going to flatten it out so that it will cook. When I roll it back together, it'll cook evenly. There's a little cartilage there. In the middle of all this, there's this wedge of fat that has glands in it, and you don't want to eat that, so we're going to get rid of that. So once that's sort of all gotten all that nasty stuff out, I'm going to just, again, just cut through the flesh, sort of butterfly it out like it's like leaves of a book, or pages of a book. It's going to fold out. Let's see. And then at this point, we're just doing cosmetics, really. Making it look pretty because we want to put it in the case and have it be very enticing to people. So I'm just going to trim it up, make it a little square. And then all we're going to do is roll it back up like this. Let's see here. Just trim it up a little more. This is what a gland looks like. Sort of rubbery thing, and that's not something you want to bite down on, so we'll get rid of that. And that's it, really. Just roll it back up. Tie that up, and you have a pork roast for 20 people. I leave the skin, a lot of people take the skin off. I like to leave it on, and gives it nice crisp, gets all crispy and delicious. And that's it. That's an enormous pork roast. So thanks for watching and coming to visit with me here at Fleischer's. It's a fantastic place. If you want to know more about butchery, you can read my new book, Cleaving, which is coming out December 1st. Hope you like it.